and use skillfully to to benefit the way you're playing, which I think is really great fun in the end of the day and totally awesome. If I had to complain, it would be about the energy resource as well, in that it's not really that. It's very restrictive, considering that the skills I use also cost way too much for the energy that I have. If I spammed 4 normal heals, I would only be able to spam 4 before I ran out of energy completely, or I burn up my heat to full. Whereas with a consular or a sage or a sorcerer, they can just spam heals constantly, which makes them perfectly viable for most PvP and PvE scenarios. But completely, it just makes my class completely pointless because it has no niche besides heal over times. But then again, the consular heal over times seem to be more effective as it is anyway. That's just my personal opinion on the matter. This might be because I've been playing a scoundrel all the way to level 50 and I've noticed the inherent flaws with the class. In, I think, patch 1.1, they nerfed a lot of the stuff that had happened, such as the burst damage sustained from shoot first was dropped by 20%, I think. That's perfectly fine. I've heard that it's overpowered and that we could deal ridiculous amounts of damage because we were buffing up on adrenals and all that sort of thing, and it was making us do ridiculous damage. I can accept why they'd nerf that. What I don't get is how they nerfed us without giving us any substantial bonus to anything else. It's the Scoundrel, I can assume, as a stealth class, was meant to be a burst damage class, which is awesome fun, kind of like a rogue. I also understand that because of the resolve system, the rogue type system cannot be used because resolve stops you from stun locking people, which I think is a great addition as well. I think that stun locking was really frustrating. One of the things that I don't agree with is how they've dropped our damage over burst damage, but they've also not given us any buffs to our sustained damage, leaving us as a class with no real niche. We have various crowd controls that can also be used, but that doesn't really account for much when the crowd controls used by a sorcerer or a consular or even a trooper / bounty hunter are just a lot more effective and end up being a much more powerful class. It's not that the Scoundrel is bad at anything it does. I can still decently top a damage scoreboard or something, but it's more the fact that the Scoundrel is outclassed by other classes in most situations simply because they haven't been given the skills after their nerf. Now we're going to go into this cutscene, so I'll stop ranting.
You got some skill breaking through Fothra's line, and some nerve coming in here. Do I know you?
I don't have time for this. I'm here for the bro kid.
What do you want with him? You working for Fothra too?
I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that.
Okay, alright, I guess I believe you. At least you don't look like you work for them. The Brel kid's a traitor. First time Fothra's thugs start shooting at us, he turns coward and tries to join their side. Nemro's gonna have a lot of questions for him, and I can't let him go.
His big brother isn't gonna like that, and believe me, you don't want to mess with him.
Then he should have come here himself. Look,
Valid
I
point.
don't want to make trouble. So how about I pay you some credits and you go on your way? Tell Brel's big brother you got here too late or something. You'll be richer, and this weasel will get what he has coming.
So, I'm going to be playing a light side bounty hunter.
I have a better idea. You let Brel go, and he and his brother leave Hutta, and nobody knows any different.
What am I supposed to tell the boys? Turn coward and get a free pass off Hutta? That kind of deal's no good for morale.
This isn't my problem.
You're not gonna give me a choice, are you? Looks like you got lucky, bro. Your big brother's hired muscle just saved your skin.
Thank you.
You better get out of here too. The boys won't be happy when they find out what you did.
That's all our missions done. We're going to head back now and hand those in. So let me explain more about my channel and what's been going on, because this has been a mess, quite frankly, and I can assume that you probably think the same, which is, I don't even understand why you're watching if that's the case, because you won't even want to watch it because you know this thing might just be a one-off thing. But I can assure you it's not. We've just hit the holidays before my exams, so I'm going to be able to pop on a little bit more and get some more videos done. I'm hoping to get a decent bit of content out by that point. What's been going on is we've had a bit of a... it's been recording, basically. Fraps has been screwing me over, and my video recording software. I haven't been able to do much. I'll get back to it in a sec.
I just heard from my little brother, and it's a good thing, too. Fafner doesn't look like he's about to let up. And if it gets much worse, Nemro might start being more picky about who he lets on board the shuttles.
In that case, you two had better get going.
I can't thank you enough, kid. Here's the credits I promised. Be careful on Hada, though. That's a leak alive if you let him.
Whilst we're here, I also want to kind of explain the new system for Let's Playing that I'm doing. I'll explain it after we've done this cutscene with Brayden, and then we can go on to a larger leveling spree.
I'm just saying I want to go on some missions. My blaster aim's pretty good. Anything's better than sitting around with you in our gear. No offense, big guy. Hey, look who's back. How'd it go out there, hotshot? Find anything?
I found out I enjoy killing gangsters. A lot.
Imache, chura chica chiniska chanala.
Is that crusty dad powder holding so tight the only thing you got? Let me have a look.
Chusa yo mata chitoya, nanka noria choski naui.
Pleasure's all mine, big guy.
Well, look who's in a generous mood today.
Hey, Brayden. How's Nemro's palace? We getting our hunter in to see this hut?
I've laid the groundwork, but we're not there yet. What have you got?
A data pad from Vex's safe house. Cracked the encryption in record time. Check out that last entry.
Our boy Vex keeps detailed records. There's a receipt here for a shuttle ticket he bought today. We'll have to move fast. Only the boldest make it into the Great Hunt. And Vex is a bold target. He's a champion gunslinger, completely ruthless. What do you say, Hunter? You ready to take down Vex all by yourself?
Sure that's a good idea?
Of course I'm sure. You're the best shot I've ever seen. You just lack experience. If you head out now, you'll catch Vex at the shuttle port before he escapes. Bring back Vex's ID tags as proof that you're the one who got him. Anything else he carries is yours to keep.
Kiza spida perupa, kaba shiniko higa tanuya.
Okay, sweet. We get some boots. It's going to make us look really steady because we're going to have really bulky boots and nothing else. So Let's Playing is something that I've wanted to do for a while, but never really had the time, the technology, or the place within which to do so. I'm just going to skip through this stuff, and then
Excuse me.
this woman wants her son to go to Korriban, but her husband has taken him away, and she wants her son back to make him a Sith.
The boss asked for?
Got an old guy that wants to flirt with me, and then I report to some chick that's gonna let me train up in my skills. But so my Let's Play formula. I came up with this after realizing that I've played practically every single MMORPG that there is in existence. I thought I'd maybe try and throw some of that I mean some of that experience into my Let's Plays. So I thought I'd play through every character from 1 to 20 and see how it goes.
It's your first
Of course,
You want to
shh.
get paid or not?
No, I want to keep breathing more.
Breathing the air is as likely to kill you as Fafner's boys are.
Come on,
Buy
be
a
quiet.
blaster. Learn the routes through town.
Okay, so
Just
I was
don't
just,
let
as
the
I was
boss lead
saying,
you out to work because of a few gangsters.
what I want to do is let's play one character from 1 to a level that's reasonable within that game, and then from that way I'll be able to give an opinion on the game, give my views on the game, see if anyone else would be interested in my opinions when it comes to the
Use
game.
my tricks to get the big bounties and
stuff
fat
up.
pay.
Because if you are interested, I'm only glad. If you're not interested, you can still watch for the fact that you're seeing the first 20 levels of the performance, and you can just turn the volume off. Because I know that my voice is so irritably annoying, but you'll have to put up with it, I guess. So we're now going to go to Vex's hangar, and we're going to go and blow his face off with a missile launcher. We're also going to go and talk to the bloke who's taking his son away, and we're going to pick the good side option, which is going to be let him go. I think he says in the some point in the future when you get a letter from him that he wants to take the kid to the Jedi or something, or he just wants to leave and head off into the distance. I mean, come on, if you had a kid, would you seriously let them go to Korriban? You'd probably, like, 90% chance would be slaughtered. So, why are we playing a bounty hunter? Why are we not playing, like, I don't know, agent? Well, the agent, because I want to play it in the future, and I don't want to spoil that for myself. I've already explained all the Force classes bore me into, like, just boredom forever. And the Trooper I've already got on at level 33, which I don't want to play through again just yet. And a Smuggler, I've literally leveled a Gunslinger to level 11 today, literally this morning and this afternoon. So I'm definitely not doing that again.
You're the one Gianna recruited to rescue her son. She said you're on your way. Look, I'll point out her husband, but that's it. He seems jumpy, and I'm not risking my neck.
Keep your opinions to yourself.
Right.
I don't care what you say.
Hey, Kendall, somebody wants to talk to you.
Do I know you? What do you want with me?
Hello, you sound too posh for Hatta.
I'm here to take your son to Korriban and to kill you if I have to.
My wife is so determined for our son to become Sith that she hires a bully to threaten me. I was once an acolyte at the Academy of Korriban. There's no failure at the Sith Academy. Those who can't cut it die. I got wise and fled before they could kill me, and I'll die before I see my son eaten alive by those Sith dogs. Let me take my son and flee. Tell my wife that you persuaded me, and we took the shuttle to Korriban. She won't know any different.
I'll tell Gianna you took your son to Korriban.
Oh, thank you. We'll leave right away, and you'll never hear from us again.
Okay, sweet. Let's roll. We're going to be going down the power tech route, like I said before, because I've never had a power tech. I've had a mercenary, which I got at level 20, but not much else. That's it, we're finally starting to kick some butt now. So I have a main, I have a level 50 Smuggler. She is a healer, she's a Sawbones healer for a Smuggler Scoundrel, and I will be putting videos up in the future of her, because I do find her to be a lot of fun. I don't know whether I'm any good, and I don't expect any compliments, definitely, because I'm not the best PvP healer in the world, but I try my best, and I usually do top the healing charts sometimes. I hope, at least I hope I will for the video anyway. So we're just going to burn through these guys. We're killing all of them for the bonus, because we're going to be going through the bonuses as well. It does elongate the amount of time that we have to spend on each mission, but it also does mean that we do get the maximum experience, and the sooner we hit level 20, regardless of where we are on the missions, is where we cut off our point when we're playing the game. If we're looking at the far long term, we might go on to another MMO after we've done this one, now that this seems to be on the road properly. After we've done Star Wars, I'm thinking Lord of the Rings Online, because that's another one of my favourite MMOs and one of the first MMOs I ever played. So I thought that would be a cool one to, you know, work on to next. I keep saying all the time, and oh, we got a boss guy, so I'm just gonna recharge and reload. If we do end up coming back to this character, I was thinking maybe as a let's play we do a 1 to 20 of every class in, like, say 3-4 MMOs, and then we take it to the next level. We go from 20 to 30 and 30 to 40 and 40 to 50. And keep going until we have max level characters, and then we can see the development at one time. We could join characters. I could get votes to see which characters everyone wants to see next. So say, for example, if people don't want to see a Lord of the Rings Online Let's Play, they can come back and watch this one, which some people might want to do, I suppose. Oh god. Oh god. Should we just pretend that we never ever got that? Yeah, let's do that. We can say that. We can say